so cute. So is Stacy. Oh, I told you guys, I'm so tired. And I was like, I want to try out my camera on my other
I want to
channel.
try out my
And I
new
don't really have
camera
very
so you
much
can
to say
all see it, because
other
I
than
just got a new
I love
iPhone
you
11.
guys.
Oh,
You
actually,
always.
an iPhone 11 Pro,
Aw, you're
guys.
so cute.
Even though I wanted a Max, I,
You will
stepped down a bit, took a little bit of a
always.
humble seat, and
We're just
decided to get
tired.
iPhone 11 Pro.
Running around.
But I made Toad get iPhone 11,
Why
you
does it
know,
always
just
take-
so he knows who's the boss
Seriously.
is. No,
takes like 8 million years to get a phone.
not really.
I
If you
feel like
order
the
it
people that were
online, I
ahead of
mean, who
us,
the fuck goes into
took
a
them
store to
so
buy a
long,
mobile these
'cause
days?
I don't know what was wrong with their phones.
And I think she went into
And,
Apple as well. I
like,
mean,
for
there's
some
actually
reason,
stores out there where you can
We
buy
sat
Apple
there
phones,
waiting longer than we actually took
especially
to buy our own
an
phones.
iPhone 11, which has
We were
been
there
out
forever.
for, I don't know, nearly 2 years. I don't know.
It took you
I
4
don't
days
use
to get yours
Apple.
mailed to you.
In
You
my
know, when
opinion,
we went
Apple
there, they
is
didn't even have
Skynet
like the
from
specific phone I
Terminator.
wanted.
Will make you need to want to upgrade your
Electronics are
phone
not being shipped
all the
as
time.
much from China.
It's almost like Apple is
So-
like, here's our product, but it won't
I
work
took the
unless you
phone that I
use
could
this
get,
and
and I
this,
was
but
like,
you've got to
this
pay
one will be
extra for
fine.
them. And then just the constant
And he
hype
assured
about
me it would do
having the
everything that
latest
it would.
model. And
I
people
wanted
actually
to get the
lining
Pro
up.
Max, but I got the Pro.
I
It was just smaller.
like having a phone that is not, what number is out now. Because it's cheaper and it works good.
And then my husband
I don't
got
need to have the
just
best of the
regular
best
iPhone 11.
to live my life. I don't even
But
have
the
a...
last time we got
I
phones
mean,
was the
yeah, I'm
iPhone
not even
8.
into Apple. I'm an Android girl.
Seriously. The iPhone 8. Before the 8 Plus was out. The iPhone 8. Yeah.
Being
Ooh,
three
Trisha, thank you for becoming a member.
generations
so sweet.
behind what is out
You have the
now
iPhone 6?
is not so fucking bad. I mean, if I had it my way,
My phone
I wish
was
I had my Motorola
not
Flip still,
out. It was definitely
or my
like
Samsung
I didn't
Wave.
have a
That
lot
was
of
my
memory on it,
favorite with the little keyboard that slid
because when we
out.
got those, you have upgrades. Plus, this
We can have
one has a better
upgrades
camera,
because,
which will
I'm
do better
making
for
money.
vlogging.
People
when
are
I'm out on the go,
becoming members on all
which
of my
doesn't happen frequently.
platforms, even my Patreon, which I never update, but they still
How am I going
pay.
to do my haircut? Well, I was supposed to get my hair done like a few weeks ago, but then I got this infection on my
Oh, she's still touching
forehead,
it.
and I didn't want to do
Don't touch it.
anything
Still,
at all
it's
until
like
this
still
went
your
down.
fingers are gross, and still you can
Because it
see
was a
from here
staph
that it's still
infection.
healing.
So now that that's
It
done,
just touches
I
everything
need to
way
get
too
my
much.
roots touched up because my grays are coming in, and I'm filming in the next
How
few
about
weeks
asking
for
your
a network
hairdresser if
with, like,
what would I look like with a fringe?
lighting and stuff, and professional cameras. So I need to get this touched up because this would be so bad on
How do you
under
know?
professional
Have you
lights.
ever been
So,
under professional lighting?
yeah.
I'll tell you, having a good
Had
ring
an
light is
iPhone,
nearly as good as
and all of
professional
my
lighting.
systems
So
are Macs.
again, you
So
have
my
no fucking
computer's a
idea because
Mac,
you've
I have a
never
MacBook,
been
I have an
under a
iMac.
professional lighting. And also, who the fuck would approach you to be part of their show for anything
Halo
good?
extensions.
You're not a good
I'm
person,
actually just getting a
Katie.
biolage.
There's
to be
nothing
honest.
good
We're not
that
doing
anyone is
any,
going to come to you to report about.
We're not doing
So
anything
be prepared for
drastic
whoever
to
is
my
recording
hair.
you
My hair is
to
on
absolutely be
a,
telling the truth. The dirty, rotten truth of
we're
how
on
evil
a,
you fucking are.
like, low, I don't know how Nikki describes it. We're in a, like,
Nikki, who I
repair,
think might be one of
restore
us,
phase. We're not adding,
giving her
we're
the
not bleaching
worst
it, we're
hair.
not adding extensions.
Her hair
we're
is
not doing
thin. She keeps
anything
saying it's thick.
at all.
Her hair
Hurt
is
it.
not fucking
We're just
thick.
basically, like, the only things that Nikki will allow me to do are to
She also does not
do
have
like she'll allow
the
darker
skin tone
blondes
that
because
she
she doesn't
thinks
have
she
to bleach
has.
that because
She
my hair
says she has a
color is
warm
like a
skin
level
tone.
6, she said.
But
But
did
I'm
you
gonna
see
just
the
go
picture
darker
of
brown.
her, the selfie she took when she got out of the hairdresser? Mm-hmm. If you look on
I
her
use
neck, her
Olaplex
foundation does
normally,
not
but I'm out.
even match her skin. She's using a warm tone foundation
And
when
it's,
she's
my
obviously
hair
got
is getting
cool
so
pink
much
tones.
healthier. A lot of this damage is starting to come out.
damage from the blonde.
and
The
the hair that
blonde
fell out is
bleaching
starting
your
to grow
hair is
out,
the reason your
so
hair
this is
fell
good.
out because you twiddle it
but
so
it's
much.
not quite as mullety as
And
it was before, but it's still
they
kind of
fried
mullety.
your hair. They went from
So
purple
we're just trying
to
to get everything to one even
blonde
length
in one day.
and my
Phew,
ends happy.
that
And then I
was
had
where it
this
went wrong.
part of my
Your
head
hair is
shaved
not strong
last
enough to
year,
handle
so I
that.
am growing this
Plus, you
part out
twiddle it
too.
all the time. It became weak. It fell out.
Bunny Melon says taking a break with your hair is good. AMAB hair. I don't know what that means, Scarlett.
Because whoever you're
assigned
using,
male at birth. Yes,
I don't
know,
think
Bunny
Nikki's a
Bun.
good hairdresser. Sorry, Katie.
My
The
husband
colour
has
you've
the
got at the
most,
moment looks
wiry
like when I
male hair
had
in the whole world,
box
and it's
dye
like
black in my hair, and then they
it's
used
like
the colour stripping
hardest,
to strip it out, and
coarsest
then
hair. And my son also has
then you
that
were just
same
sent home
hair.
with that colour, rather than
And then my hair
where's
is like
it needs to be
not.
toned or something. It's just
getting
not
so much fuller
right.
though. Like last year, this time it was not in good shape, and it was from the purple hair that I had.
No, it wasn't. It was from the blonde hair. They bleached the shit
Thanks,
out of your
KP.
hair.
That would be wonderful.
Going from purple to blonde in one day. I mean,
yeah, we chopped my hair off, Lisa, for sure. Like it was really short.
She needs to just
So
get the
we've gotten
blonde
rid
out
of
of
the
there because
asymmetric
that's
look
dead
almost.
hair. But she wants so
All
bad
of my
to be
hair
blonde.
is the same
She'd
length.
never looked
There's
so
just
hot
the
in
side
her
that
whole
has a
life.
little bit less
When she went
length
blonde,
right now.
that was when
So
she
I'm hoping that we
became
can
obsessed with how she
kinda
looked.
clean this side up.
That was
It's
when
still a little bit
everything,
thinner than I would
needed
like
the
on this side
eyebrows,
because this
needed
hair
the
right here
eyeliner.
Well, I was supposed to get my hair done like a few weeks ago, but then I got this infection on my
Oh, she's still touching
forehead.
it.
My ends happy, and then I had this part of my head shaved last year, so I'm growing this part out too. So we're in this awkward phase with my hair. Does anyone ever have that phase where you've just like, oh, I'd done way too much processing to it, so we're taking a little bit of a break. I've never had extensions. I feel like I just am not an extensions kind of girl.
You're not feminine at all. You don't wear earrings, you don't paint
Bunny
your
Melon
nails,
says taking a break with your hair is good.
I mean, not to say that doing this is not feminine, but I mean, she does not embrace her femininity.
hair. I don't know what that means, Scarlett.
She's a very cold person. I can't imagine many women liking her at all. She's almost in competition with women.
Assigned
puts
male at
herself
birth.
on a
Yes, I
pedestal
know, honey
to
bun.
other women. She's better than all
My
women.
husband
Every
has the
guy
most,
she's
like,
ever hung out
wiry
with, she's
male
had
hair
something
in the whole
with,
world,
and
and
she
it's
went through
like
that box
it's
when
like
she was
the
cleaning out her
hardest,
loft. Every single guy that
hair,
she
and my
showed that
son also
photo
has that same hair.
of her and a guy in the photo,
And then
she
my
had
hair
been
is
with that
like
guy.
not.
Every single guy. I think there was about
It's getting so much fuller,
many
though.
in that one
like
box.
last year, this time it was not in good shape, and it was.
Notice how
Thanks,
awesome
KP.
and
That would be
young and
wonderful.
vibrant 10 to Life is. I mean, wow.
Yeah, we chopped
It's like
my
day
hair off,
and
Lisa,
night.
for sure. Like
That
it was
is
really
what
short.
Katie wants to be. She wishes
So
she
that
was.
we've
She
gotten
wishes
rid of
she
the
was younger.
asymmetric
She
look
thinks
almost.
she's younger. She thinks she's in her 20s. I don't know
All
why.
of my hair is the same length.
I
There's
do.
just
She's
this side
she's
that
got
has
some
a
mental
little bit
illness
less.
going on, and
Kind of clean this side up.
but
it's
yeah,
still
10
a
to
little
Life,
bit thinner than
amazing,
I would like on this
vibrant,
side because
on
this hair
point,
right here
respectful,
is so
personable,
short.
just a genuine person, you know? And then Katie.
It is
Everything
getting there.
that
It's
Katie
getting
wants to
there.
be, 10 to Life is.
And we got my wedding band today.
Jesus.
Yay! My wedding
You know
band.
what?
My
Who
wedding
even wears
set
their
is complete.
engagement ring?
Yay!
None of my friends had diamond rings that they wear every day. Most of them just have a simple band. I mean,
I
simplicity
didn't even realize
is what's
how
in
incomplete it was until
now.
I got my wedding band.
You know, no one, especially during a pandemic, no one is doing show
it took
pony
3
fucking
weeks for that.
antics like
My
she
husband's
is.
wedding ring hasn't even
Buying
Like,
new
my husband's
phones
wedding ring
and
isn't even ready yet.
getting your hair done. I mean,
Don't know
yeah,
what
like
happened
us
to
who, like people like me who are blonde, getting regrowth done. I mean, that's a must. In lockdown here
And my son
in
got a lot of
Australia,
stickers today,
I
so he was
went
very happy.
3 months without
And
getting
he
my
was
roots done. I didn't even
really
leave my
excited because
house. I
Daddy
don't
did
even
not turn
have
in
a
his phone.
medically
And
fragile
Daddy's gonna
child.
let him have his phone.
I
so
do
he can
have
use,
a compromised immune system.
There's this
but
app, and the other day he did a photo of Godzilla spewing fire at his dad, at him. So he found a picture of my husband, and then he found a picture of Godzilla, and Godzilla spewed fire at my husband on PixArt.
He spewed fire, did he?
It was
Is
pretty
that
amazing.
what Godzilla does? Does he spew fire? Huh.
He loves Godzilla.
Yeah, we know. You've told us over and over. What else
He
does he
loves
like?
Godzilla.
So you have not
Maybe.
learned anything
He's
about Godzilla
really,
because there's
you know,
very
it's truly
minimal that you can
amazing
tell
what
us.
he,
I'm pretty sure that your son would know
truly
every
amazing what he
intricate
is,
detail about Godzilla, yet you give us
what
nothing.
he's
So
interested in. He loves art, and I honestly, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because Todd and I are both really creative people.
you creative? What
Todd
are you talking
has
about?
been, so the cool thing is that since Todd's now staying at home with him, they do art together on the table, and so Daddy does.
Why don't you join in? Do you just watch from afar?
So Todd has an Etsy
Or they tell
store,
you
and
about it
he
afterwards?
paints, and so he paints, and then while he paints, V sits down at the table and colors and does stickers. Yeah, so he and Daddy craft, which is awesome because I'm not the crafty person.
Oh, you're not
Todd
the crafty
is so
person.
crafty.
Now you're not the crafty person,
So
but
they do
before
crafts
you
together.
were?
Todd and I are both really creative people.
You creative?
That he taught himself that. He doesn't play video games.
He taught himself that?
He doesn't.
He taught himself
He's
that?
never
Let me just
done
pause
video
this.
games.
He taught himself that? Okay, that's kind of shook me a bit because everything that my nieces know, they know because I have taught them that. I'm sure a lot of things they have created with their own imagination and stuff, but to say that your child just taught themselves how to be crafty, it's very, I don't know, like Toad is there with him and teaching him probably. She just does not get it. She's not with it. She's just not connected.
He gets too angry. So, but with the PixArt, I feel like that's cool. But it's awesome to see him find something that he loves and that he's good at. I'm not a crafty mom either. I try to do some stuff like
you are not a
last
hands-on
fall,
mum at
we
all.
did
All you do is
some
sit on the
crafts
computer
for
and
Halloween,
maybe if
and I
it's
think
your
I'll do that
night, put
again
him to
because
bed.
he really enjoyed it.
Then get
He
back
didn't
on live
necessarily
and complain how you
doing
were
it, but
like,
he
sorry,
liked
I'm late. I was
watching
just
me
putting
do
my
it.
son to bed.
So I think
It's
I'll
as
get
if
some more
like, why are you
decorations
still
for us to
going
do together for
online?
Halloween, 'cause he
Hello, like
loves
take the
Halloween.
night
He
off,
loves
enjoy
decorating.
time with your son.
This is like his
read
favorite
him
time
a
of year. 'Cause
story,
he likes
fall
to
asleep
decorate
next
for
to
Halloween,
him.
and he loves to decorate for Christmas. Oh, for trick or treating.
A lot of the women
yeah,
that buy Todd's
we're not gonna go trick or treating.
jewelry that he makes and
But
sells on
he doesn't
Etsy
eat candy
are
anyway.
so much more his
So-
type. Have you guys noticed that? They're all like very earthy,
Yeah, the holidays will be strange this year.
dreadlocks, hippie, very intuitive.
He doesn't eat the candy because he has a
everything
feeding
that
tube,
Katie
so
says she is, but
when
she's
we
not.
go trick or treating, any candy that he gets, we just eat it anyway. So, and honestly, I feel like it's like Halloween here all the time because he's constantly dressing up. He doesn't eat candy.
But he does eat candy, M&Ms and Cheetos.
Eat candy. I like to eat the candy that he gets. Yesterday, actually, a couple days ago, he dressed up like Piggy.
You know what I was
from,
thinking?
what is that, Fortnite?
This is one platform she can't leave and start again
Roblox?
somewhere else. It's
He
all
put on my
fucking
purple
recorded.
hat, my purple stocking cap, and he walked around with a, what was it, like a drum, like one of your, the mallet. He walked around with a mallet. It's like Piggy, but it's like Peppa Pig, but it's like, it's just a different take on Peppa Pig.
Well, she doesn't understand.
It's like horror Peppa Pig, basically. So he was.
Oh my God! Toad basically had to tell her the interpretation of what her son was doing. If she must not have seen it, must just be a story that Toad has told her, so she really doesn't know, or is she just so dumb?
He was flying into them. It was cute.
It was cute.
He is
it's her new thing.
Spoiled.
So spoiled.
He gets so much love.
He gets so much love. And let me just say that she is only saying that because a lot of people have been questioning whether she neglects her son.
He wanted me to set up an obstacle course, so we took all of his stuffed animals and like spread them out all over the place.
I thought you didn't talk about your son.
I'm outside tomorrow and get him in that tent. Yeah, I want to try to finish that thing up. Todd built him a tent. Like a.
Oh, he built him a tent?
What kind of tent was that?
Oh, because she wasn't there. She didn't see it. It's just a story from Toad again.
It's an Oldsburg-style Viking tent.
He built him a Vikings tent, like a Viking tent, like an old, like, Viking tent.
It's 1,000-year-old technology.
Like 1,000-year-old technology tent.
She just added a word there that he didn't say, just to elaborate, because that's what she does. She cannot just repeat what someone said without adding her own elaboration to it.
Body temperature. Honestly, we probably will not hand out candy. We will not. I don't want any kids at my door with the sheer amount of
okay, but
germs.
you go to
Ulta
having,
like, increased cases
with a staph infection
right
and you touch
ridiculous. But
no doubt before you went into Ulta, you looked into the mirror in your car just to check how visible your staph infection boil was on your head. No doubt you tapped concealer or something on it. And then you walk into Ulta and then you're touching stuff, putting it back, touching it, putting it back, paying with cash, getting it back, doing all this with the same fingers that you probably just touched your boil with. So I don't know what the hell you're going on about, Katie, but what the fuck? As usual, what the fuck?
It's for, they're not charging. No, they're just doing it to, they're offering gift cards to do it. I think they're trying to get a handle of whether or not somebody is contagious and trying to help them coordinate to reduce the spread.
There's a few more bumps
when they knock on my door, I'm going to let them test me.
I'm going to let them test me.
Somebody on the post said, no thanks, you're not getting my DNA. No thanks, you're not getting my DNA.
We can hear Toad, Katie. We can hear him.
I know. I know.
Oh, wow. That is crazy. How she opens her eye and one is still stuck down.
Yeah, there's an increased spike here right now. And I think it's just because of Labor Day weekend, they think, and school's going back. But we haven't been, again, we don't go out very much. And then when we do go out, we are all like...
Yeah, you brought a new mobile phone so that you can vlog. I bet you told the guy that when you were buying your phone, I have a YouTube channel and I have, 130,000 people following me. Can you believe that, mate? I have 130,000 people following me on YouTube. Me!
March, April, May.
She probably tapped on the counter. Are you listening to this? Can you believe it?
No, well, that's not true. He went to get his...
So I need a phone.
He went to the hospital. He's been to the hospital.
Because I need a vlog when I'm out of the house, and it needs to be good.
Oh,
First photo she takes, she's like turning her head and her chin still facing forward.
And
yeah,
then,
Katie.
oh,
great camera.
He also had his
great camera.
So he's left so good that his cardiologist is so hopeful.
How long has she been talking about her son
that it
for?
will last until he becomes mature, so he doesn't have to have. Hopefully, doesn't have to have multiple surgeries as a child.
The way she talks about it is just so technical, so distant.
We were very happy about that.
We were very happy.
Does he care that he's not at school? I don't. Now that he can see his teacher every day, he's so much happier. Have you noticed that?
Oh, she just notices from afar that he's so happy, but she doesn't know personally.
She's like our little,
probably hasn't asked him.
She's like our autism.
Probably does not
she's
talk
like
to him. Probably
expert.
She's not a very deep person, so I can't imagine her thinking that her 7-year-old can relate that kind of emotion to her.
I'm such
because they're not that intelligent kids these days. So I don't know how he would be able to converse with me in that kind of intelligent manner.
But he was able to maintain all of his skills.
Hi, Katie, it's your brain.
And they're working on new words. Reading is very hard for him, but they're plugging
all
through
over
it.
the place, willy-nilly.
He's doing
what you
really
trying to
well
say?
In math.
She's got to have a drink because it's such an emotional topic
once you
for
find
her.
a teacher that's like
she might start to feel a little bit of emotion when she talks
she'll be
about
his
her
teacher
son.
until he's in 5th
But it's
grade.
best to have a drink and push that emotion down. Because it's best to deny it than go to therapy and deal with my issues. So here I am on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, you agree?
She'll be his teacher until 5th grade.
Oh, okay.
So he has a regular school teacher, but he doesn't do anything with the regular class.
Oh, okay.
Because all of his work is in
thanks for
special ed.
clarifying all this. That's great. Wow,
finally, I don't even know, 2 or 3 months later. 2 months later.
2 or 3 months later. It's been like a month.
Well, I was supposed to get my hair done a few weeks ago, but then I got this infection on my. Who knew you could have abscesses like that?
A lot of people. The fact that you had, and you now admit that it's a staph infection, and you infected a lot of other areas of your
when
face
I had to go to
by
the doctor,
touching everything.
That poor doctor looked like she's in a hat. I feel so bad for doctors right now. Just to have her look at my forehead.
What the fuck just happened, because I think I might have just pissed my pants.
Basically, doctors have it so rough right now.
What happened?
All healthcare workers do. All of you that continue to work in the healthcare.
She's not going to get up and maybe try and help
you.
whatever's happening. Jeez. I think he said just okay.
Oh, I'm
don't
just
get
talking
up.
about this.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Abscesses are painful.
Oh, can you please stop?
I've never had one. I don't ever want to have one again. That was the most painful
tried
thing
to
I've had in my face ever.
Squish it and you were touching it, and we know,
I'm
honey.
so glad
do
she
not
didn't
remember
have to cut me
you
open,
were
so I don't have a huge scar, but I still have a big red mark here.
Yeah, because you pushed it and you tried to pop it, so it's scarred.
And I know
you've also
people that watch back are going to be like, "Stop touching your hair."
No, we're not
and
saying
stop
about
touching your
hair.
face
Stop
and
touching
wash your hands. COVID.
Wash your hands. Actually, don't even wash your hands. Go have a fucking shower. You look like you fucking stink.
Good night. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, bye. Keep trying to keep that ring on.